Hi guys. So welcome to your first online assignment. Um, First of all, today's date is going to be March 31st, in case you're wondering. So it is your General Art Even Day. Please make sure you log into Jupiter Grades. Um, and if you haven't seen my tutorial about Jupiter Grades, you need to log in and log into my actual classroom. Click on my classroom. Click on assignments or click on stuff about my class. Try to stay logged in at least for 5 minutes because then it'll mark you that you're present. All right, try that out. All right, besides that, so here's the assignment, and here's how the quarter looks. The quarter hasn't changed, um, changed a little bit, but not really. Ultimately, quarter four was going to be for you guys to test your uh, personal like art supplies if you had any, or if you really wanted to learn a little bit more on certain ways to do some things in art. So like coloring, painting, watercolor. Yeah. So traditionally you'd bring in supplies that you have at home, and I would see how I can help you learn those supplies. So obviously, with the new social distancing, online learning, kind of can't do that. Um, because it's hard to teach how to use specific materials online without actually having it on my person myself. Um, but that's okay. A little different route, but we're still doing a personal project. So, end of the quarter is going to have you. You're going to make your own personal um, project art piece. Okay, but that's end of the quarter. Right now, let's focus on right now this part of the quarter. So today's assignment is that I'm asking you to create a family tree. Right. Why a family tree? Well, first of all, this is a lesson um, that basically it's kind of like a research lesson, but since you're at home anyhow, it's good. You have resource materials right there, your family. Okay, ask some questions. So what it's also a lesson from a Hawaiian class we took, the teachers took about genealogy and lineage. So the people of Hawaii and Hawaiian culture, it's super important. Um, Knowing where you're from and all that. On a different standpoint, actually, a lot of world cultures find it very important that we know where we're from. Okay, who are our ancestors? Who are um, our grandparents? Okay. So since we live in Hawaii, and since I can't ask you to do giant research, this is actually a pretty fun research project. Okay, so I'm asking you guys to do a family tree. I want family names. If you know hometowns, origins, trade businesses, however much you know, right? But let's make it even easier. I honestly just want to know a simple one page, one image family tree that includes the following: who you are, siblings, boy, girl, parents, mom, dads, grandparents, great grandparents if you know them, great great grandparents if you know them, uncles and aunties, and your cousins. Sounds like a lot, right? Kind of is. I do get it. And some of you might go, "Oh my God, Wong, I did the research and there's so much. I don't know how to put it all in." Okay. I would suggest that you go as far as you want, but at least try to include your grandparents, your cousins, and your aunties, and your immediate family. So I would never have you guys do this without doing it myself. And here we go. Just FYI, my family is this is only a fraction of my family in a way. I stopped at my grandparents, my uncles and aunties, my immediate family, and my cousins. As you can tell, already there's a lot of little, icons of people's faces. I made this on Goggle, Coggle, Coggle. It's a free site. A little learning curve to it, but once you get the hang to it, it's pretty easy. So here we go. Don't mind me, I'm going to zoom in and you guys get to see this. I'm going to post this also online so you guys can look at it. All right, so there is a picture of me. That's Mr. Wong. If you ask, that really is a picture of me, just not a recent one. There's my sister, my older sister, and there's my parents. Okay. And if we go to my father's side, on this green line, there's my grandfather and my grandmother, my father's parents. And if you go down this or up this way, there is and the yellow lines, those are my father's siblings. My father is the oldest of 7 children, so yeah, it gets extensive. And then as you can see, I made little purple lines. Those are like my cousins, and my cousins are now old enough. They have their own families and they have their own children. So technically, these purple lines go further and further. I haven't even included husbands, wives. Same with this side, right? With my cousin, my uncle's, 2 kids, my auntie's 1 kid, right? I haven't even included their significant others and their wives, and that gets even longer. So you see where I stop somewhere. On my mother's side, I have my mother, and then there's my grandfather. I didn't put my grandmother on my mom's side because I couldn't find a good picture of her. That's my mom's father, and then my mom is the youngest of 5. So there's her older sister, her older brother, her sister, and her other brother, and those little purple lines. So this side of the family, I made a different color, made an orange color, and when you look, the purple lines, same thing. And I stopped on those purple lines, and I could go further, but I didn't because it gets really, really, really long. I will have this up for you to look at. So here's the so what, and here's the assignment. Assignment is from today, Tuesday. Okay, I'd like you to research your family lineage. See how far back you can go. Okay, it doesn't have to be this crazy, this big. But I'd like you to at least somehow color coordinate. Keep it organized, keep it clean, so people can read it, so I can read it. If you, I know my I know my great grandparents. It goes further and further. I just stopped because I wanted to keep it simple. But you can go further, bigger, whatever. If you do a digital, please save it as a PDF. If you draw it out or write it out or whatever, take a good photo of it. Make sure the lighting is good. Post it to me. Online, I'll have the actual assignment up. That's with this video, and I'll have like terminologies in Hawaiian also, because originally this was an assignment done with a Hawaiian culture class too. If you go, oh, but we're not in Hawaiian culture. Yeah, but you live in Hawaii. So since you have free time, more to learn. Okay. That's it. If you have questions or concerns, email me. But do understand, if you email me about 7 or 8, I might not, 7 or 8 at night, I might not respond because I might be busy making dinner or, spending time with my family. Okay. Obviously, if you message me at midnight, I probably won't answer it. I'm only saying this because I've gotten a lot of messages and a lot of it's documented at midnight or later. Guys, okay? If you want a response, try and shoot me a message 4, 5. Okay, once you hit that little later in the evening, I might not respond. But yeah, that's it. If not, I'll see you guys next week on another video. If you want to do office hours, the office hours are up, so please sign in for office hours, or sign up for office hours, I should say. That's it, guys. I'll see ya. Bye.